Hey, did you miss last week's episode of The Return? Nah, you couldn't have missed it because it wasn't one. So check out what you've been missing on every episode. Here's the recap of the first half of The Return. What's good, man? It's Freddie Mac and welcoming y'all to the docu-series, The Return. Take my cousin Kevin, 6 Deuce. But every time I go over there and chill with him, I'm kicking it. Everything I'm talking about music-wise, he wants to show me how it correlates to women.
So it's sort of like when you're dealing with chicks, right? It's sort of like dealing with women. You know what I mean?
So today I'm going down my man Linsky's house. I think I told y'all about him before the last episode. He was like the crazy guy, and you will see why.
What's your girl?
Where your girl at? Hey, ask me where my dude at. I give him to you.
People often ask me, Mac, like, what's your motivation? And I can see how over times, like, it has changed, because back in the day, I was all about the cars, the clothes, the money, the houses. But now it seems like my motivation is my kids. You know, I have 2 daughters, Kaylee and Avery. Kaylee, who's 4 years old, and Avery, who's about to be 11 months. So, like, when I think about being motivated, it can't be any bigger motivation than waking up seeing my kids. I think one thing that held me back in the day, because like life was always too comfortable, I would get to a point where I'd be rapping to rap. It wasn't like rapping to feed my family. It wasn't like rapping to get out the streets, anything like that. I just was a guy who could rap. I think I'm still a guy who can rap, but now I just want to add more to what I'm doing. Like, I want to be able to provide. I want to be able to provide and give my kids like everything they can even wish for. And with the music game, whether I'm rapping or writing or whatever, it's a lot of money to be made. So that's one of the things that keep me motivated, like my kids. Remember I was telling you about one of my good friends named Jay, Baltimore, and works with Rap Radar. Like last fall, I was invited to his wedding. Like, this is a big deal because like we met for the first time maybe a couple years ago through Twitter, how a lot of people was linking up. And he was one of the first guys who was like, yeah, I think you dope, I think you nice. And before I knew it, you know, he was like on the team of just being like one of the people I got advice from, or, you know, somebody that like if I needed help or anything, like he was always there. So I went to his wedding last fall, and being that he's worked with Rap Radar, like the whole Rap Radar team was there. So, you know, we talking about B-Dot, Big Homie, and even I got a chance to meet Elliott Wilson. And for those who don't know, Elliott Wilson is like the OG of the hip hop game. You know, if you can look him up, like his stats are incredible. So I don't have to sit here and give you this whole rundown of things that he's accomplished. But sitting at the table with that group of people just let me know like how close I was to being in a position to do something with the music. Being that close and being surrounded by that many people who are involved in hip hop, and not being able to do anything with the talent that I've been given just seemed like it was crazy. So that motivates me, like seeing my peers and my friends doing things in an area that I feel comfortable in. It gives me like this type of motivation and make me feel like I can be one of the next guys, or I can be the next big thing. Like, why can't I be bigger than what I am now? Next week I'm finally hitting that studio. 12 songs, that's what we're doing. I've came to the decision it's going to be 12 songs, maybe 2 or 3 features, and we just go roll with it. So if you like it, love it, share it, comment, whatever you like to do. It's Freddie Mac, and this has been The Return, episode 7. So we have 5 more to go. 5 more to go. It's about to get real. Time's running out. Holla at y'all next time. It's The Return.